I've actually been meaning to call you. You're gonna hate it, but it's kind of hilarious. Like, okay, 2 weeks ago, my mom just started this Pilates class in Silver Lake, and of course it's with all these LA women, like, you know the type. They're like shameless name droppers, pathetic stuff. Like, my cousin's ancient's friend was Renee Zellweger's doula, so last week she mentioned that you were her niece, and oh my god, their faces. Anyway, what are you up to?
Take a guess.
Yeah, predictable. Hold on. You sound weird. Oh, Dee Dee, don't tell me you're calling about
I got recognized today.
It was after I went shopping. I was walking home, and that's why I chose this place. It used to never happen. Everyone's read that article now, and I mean, they used a picture from last month. So all it takes is one long look and, hey, aren't you... They tell me I was their childhood, and, I mean, whatever. I never know how to leave those situations. I get sweaty and nervous. I just flee before they can ask me anything else. I run.
Oh, that's not so bad. Anyway, listen, my friend was asking if maybe you'd be interested in doing a web series thing of his.
My acting status hasn't changed in years, Jay.
Yeah, okay. I also just wanted to call and check in, see if you knew anything about that new article.
What?
Oh, so you haven't seen it, okay. You know, just the usual stupid pseudo-BuzzFeed article written by some underpaid nobody. Child stars, where they are today. And, you know, they link to your pie stuff, your competitions. Comments got mean. And then socials caught on, and now there's a response op-ed about what we expect from child actors. You could call the Macaulay Culkin antithesis, which I actually think is pretty cool.
I thought I'd bored them into leaving me alone.
I know. I know that this sucks.
I like making pies. I'm good at it. They act like I'm some homely has-been shoving her face with little Debbies. These fucks are just jealous I made enough blood money to live a peaceful life.
Right.
A woman happy in the kitchen? Is that what folks like to see?
Right. Honestly, Dee, what feels the most twisted about this is that in another world, you'd have totally fallen into obscurity, had that, you know, that story not broken. But it's not like you or anyone else should have suffered the industry standard, you know, kept the well-known secret. You know?
Destiny. It's total destiny that I saw you putting this up. Here. Now. You know, I told myself that this is the year I'm finally going to make time for this damn thing. Well, I'm just down to Red Gala or Pink Lady.
Another apple enthusiast, huh? Well, I'd say Pink Lady kind of lends itself closer to tartness, so it might be harder to wrangle it into a good syrup.
Good to know. Hey, aren't you the winner from last year, right? Extra accolades for your intricate lattice? I saw your picture on the community center website. It's an easy one to remember when the second place winner's eyes is the rage and bloodlust of like a warlord.
That's Abigail. I think a stroke made her face that way.
Well, I was just glad to see another pre-retirement woman in the mix. Premenopausal even.
It's a charming lifestyle. I'm Delia.
Dawn Reed.
Pretty.
Thanks. I'm trying to get used to it, actually. It's new. My agent's idea? I'm an actress.
Oh.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm entering this contest because of a role I just scored.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It's a true crime thing. Sad housewife poisons her cheating husband by baking him an apple and arsenic pie.
Cool. I'll see you on Judgment Day.
Wait. Can I get your number? That was such a good tip about the pink ladies. I bet I could really pick your brain, learn a lot.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
I wish Mother was here.
This is the Candyland Hour for all good children. The orchestra will play our theme song.
You know that song, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well, then sing it. Come on, Charlie, sing it.
I've thrown away my toys, even my drum and train. I want to make some noise.
I'm such a fucking cliche, Jay. I think the universe is either telling me to nurture my past self or kill her before she kills me.
What? Sorry. Is this Delia?
Yes. Shit. Yes. This is Delia?
It's Dawn Reed. From today, I was wondering if you wanted to get together and do some practice baking. I know it sort of goes against the spirit of competition, but whatever. I promise not to be in character. The murdering 50s housewife.
Yeah. I guess, you can come over around 2? I'll send you the address. Bring your own apples?
I'll see you then.
Come on in. So the first one I won was this Dutch pie with gala apples, and then the next year I did this brandy soaked crab apple pie. Really? Sorry. I guess this is probably boring as shit. Let's get started? The filling smells great.
Thanks.
You've got great potential. Are you sure about this whole acting thing?
I mean, yeah, baking's just...
So what's your selling point? Are you embracing this whole femme fatale kind of thing?
Oh, I haven't really figured that part out yet. My agent says I'm versatile. That's why he signed me.
You gotta be really careful with the roles that you pick, They can kind of pigeonhole you, and it follows you. Actually, everything in the industry follows you. Or so they say.
What are your goals? Any plans on taking this pie gig anywhere?
I don't know. farmer's market, maybe? I mean, it's not a wild lifestyle. Sometimes I feel like I'm a recovering addict who took up crocheting just to fill the sober hours. But I don't know. I kind of want to get a degree in botany and work in a hothouse or a lab.
Oh, that's cool.
I want to make my own variety of apples. It'll be a crossover of the red love and the bellflower. I mean, they're already crossovers themselves, but all apples that people are eating nowadays are crossovers, you know, spliced with their predecessors. But that's what makes a good product, right? You know?
Sure.
I would take the hue of the red love and the nuttiness of the bellflower, and I'd make my own. I think I'd name it Edenfruit. Because, you know, overt religious references are inherently sexual, and that sells. Surefire success. Cherry picking the successful and the marketable. Engineering out the bits that are rotten. Sticking it with pesticide for immortality. Polishing and polishing it until it's perfectly right for consumption. Dipping it in wax. And that way people forget. People will forget any of the questionable circumstances surrounding its creation, you know? It's the same formula that got us the Olsen twins or almond milk or porn. It's the same formula that nearly killed me. At least I'm not going to be guilty when it's my turn, you know? I'm allowed. I'm allowed to do it because what does it matter? What does it matter if the only thing that I'm fucking mutating are apples? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm usually not.
No, I know who you are.
You do?
I mean, I know your career. I never really watched your show, but I read every article about that producer when the story broke. I mean, everything they got him for. 25 years, I mean, Jesus. And I knew you lived around, and I wanted to be discreet, and you were being so vulnerable, and I was being deceitful, and I'm sorry.
You should probably get used to deceit if you want to be an actress.
I'm still happy to learn from you, if you'd be okay with that. Pies, the industry, anything.
Do you really want my advice? Or do you want to find out how a young, promising star ends up baking pies for some praise from geriatrics? So it doesn't happen to you?
Well, Delia,
Listen. There's nothing I could teach you. There's nothing I could teach you that wouldn't make me feel like there's a reason I don't do it anymore.
So, you don't ever miss acting? It never felt like the craft to you?
Not like this does. At least until something shitty comes around and ruins this too. Listen, you don't need my advice. You're a fine baker. Honestly, I should probably not share my wisdom with you because you'd surpass me at my one and only game. And then I'd either have to kill myself or get back into acting.
I'll leave you alone. My pie should be done in 20. You can throw it out if you want.
Good luck with the housewife role.
Thanks. My agent said it could turn me into a series regular. Good luck with your crocheting.
Friend with a web series. Do they still need an actress?